at 4. Time is ticking for Mooresville town leaders to release late-night surveillance video of Mayor Chris Carney reportedly pantless at Town Hall. So a judge gave the town a deadline of today to make the footage public. The incident is now at the center of multiple lawsuits. Queen City News reporter Matt Stell live in Mooresville right now. Matt, I got to ask first, what's the mood out there of what people are really talking about, what they expect to see, and what are you hearing from town officials about the situation?
Yeah, Alicia, we're expecting that video from the town of Mooresville at any moment now. According to an order filed on April 15th from a judge, the town has 5 business days to release that video in its entirety, which means that we should be seeing that video today, April 22nd. The town also has the option to request to redact parts of that video, but that request had to be filed with the judge, once again, by today.
We need to do things which build trust.
Mooresville Town Commissioner Dana Tucker says he stands by his vote of no confidence in Mayor Chris Carney and hopes the mayor will do what he thinks is the right thing and step down.
We've been dealing with an issue that's been going for a year and a half. I've mentioned different accountability mechanisms, including the individual in question holding himself accountable. I do think a lot of this could have been avoided.
The ongoing controversy surrounding the mayor allegedly caught pantless on town hall cameras with a female town employee in October of 2024 has led to a number of lawsuits, most of them from former town employees alleging retaliation. A recent suit filed demands the release of that video to the public. A judge agreed and ordered the footage, which Queen City News requested, be released by the end of the day Wednesday. In an interview with us earlier this month, Carney blamed having too much alcohol that night, but said that he would not be resigning despite pressure from town commissioners.
I've made all the statements on that I want to make, and again, I'm sorry for the distraction, but as any commissioner who wants to truly be honest with you, I owned it the next day.
That's his decision to not be responsive to the board, and we will continue to encourage him to be responsive to the board.
Alicia, you mentioned how folks and what's the mood here in Mooresville. Yeah, we've talked to some people in town who say they're just ready to see the video. It's been talked about literally for more than a year and a half now. Once again, we've requested that video from the town of Mooresville, which was ordered to be released today. But the town could ask the judge if they can redact some parts of the video that they don't want the public to see, but that request had to be made by today. Commissioner Tucker told us that the town will be releasing something today, whether that's the actual video or if that is a press release, we will wait and see. Now, of course, we reached out to Mayor Chris Carney ahead of this video being released. He did not return our call as of yet. In Mooresville, Matt Stell, Queen City News.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.